Hi everybody, this is Dr. McLean with some story time again. Today we're going to read Cat's Not So Perfect Sandcastle. This is another kimochi story. The Japanese word for feelings is kimochi, and these are really great books. So this character is Cat, and she has a lot of leadership skills. Sometimes that helps her get things done, and sometimes that makes her a little bossy. And Cat sometimes struggles with wanting everything to be perfect. I totally understand how Cat feels. Do you ever have that same feeling? Right now is a time in our lives when things might not be feeling so perfect, but we have to realize it's okay when things aren't perfect. We can still enjoy our lives. So, let's take a peek. Cat's Not So Perfect Sandcastle. It was a summery day on Kimochi's way. Cat put on her swimsuit and sunblock, her matching sun hat and glasses. She grabbed a bag of sand tools and headed to the beach. She was excited to build a sandcastle. Not just any old sandcastle. It would be the most perfect sandcastle ever. Cat was digging when Cloud drifted near. "Cloud," she called, "I'm making a sandcastle and I need some water." "Go down to the ocean and fill this up," she said in a bossy way. But Cloud didn't need a bucket for water. He rained down on Cat. This made Cat frustrated. "No, Cloud, that's too much," she cried. "I'm sorry," said Cloud. "I can fix it." "Never mind," said Cat, and she mixed the sand until it was perfect. Not too dry, not too wet. Soon, Bug inched up to Cat's castle. "Bug, you must burrow a tunnel for me," Cat ordered. "But I can't. I don't think that's a good idea," Bug warned. Before he could explain, Cat dumped the not too dry, not too wet sand on top of him, and she patted it down until it was perfectly smooth. Then Cat carved perfect staircases. She constructed perfect towers. The castle was almost done, but where was Bug? Cat felt impatient. Cat waited and waited. She tapped her foot. Until pop! Out came Bug, spitting sand. When Bug crawled out, the castle cracked, split, and collapsed. Cat was angry. "What's going on?" asked Hugtopus. "I was trying to make a sandcastle," said Cat. "I'll help," said Hugtopus, and she quickly piled and patted the sand every which way. "I have an idea," she shouted. "Let's stick shells in it, and strands of seaweed and driftwood branches and Cat had enough. She was furious. This castle was not perfect. It was sloppy. "Stop!" Cat screamed. "I want to do it my way!" Everyone stepped back from the castle while Cat piled, patted, fixed, and smoothed. All her castle needed was a flag, and it would be perfect. Suddenly, a big wave crashed on the beach. It rushed up and over Cat's castle, and what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen, guys? Uh-oh. Cat's castle was gone. So were her friends. Cat was sad. Maybe making the most perfect sandcastle wasn't so important after all. Look at her face. I don't know. Is it more important to have a perfect sandcastle, or is it more important to include your friends? That's my question for you. Up the beach, Cloud, Bug, and Hugtopus were making their own sandcastles. It didn't look like much, but it sure seemed fun. "Looks like they could use your help," encouraged Lovey Dove. Lovey Dove always tries to make people feel good. Kat walked up to her friends. I can make a better castle than that, she started. Thanks, but no thanks, said Cloud. Suddenly a tower fell and sand went everywhere. Everyone laughed. Even Kat smiled. May I help, please? She asked. You said the magic word, said Cloud. The more hands, the better, said Hugtopus. Thanks, said Kat, and I promise I won't be bossy this time. Kat showed her friends how to carve staircases and construct towers, and Hugtopus placed a flag at the very top. Their castle wasn't perfect, but it was just right for everyone. So that's the finished castle. It looks really pretty to me. And that's the very last page with some blue seaweed. It's usually green, but that's a really nice picture with the bucket and the starfish and everything, the shells. Okay, so this book was Kat's Not So Perfect Sandcastle. And we have to remember it is better to include everybody and have fun than get too obsessed about everything being perfect, okay? So let's have leadership without taking it too far and being super bossy. I'm actually giving this advice to myself, not just to you guys. Have an amazing day.